all that's to say, right, that YouTube has been kind of a downer.
Yeah, very discouraging.
But as we said earlier, I think a lot of our most vocal and a lot of our most loyal listeners have come from the YouTube thing. So, because we did go through a point where we were both like, do we even need YouTube? You know,
we were in a real big slump about where we were gonna kind of get in new chingus and like how to make our podcast better, kind of like where we are now, but a little bit more desperate than we are now.
Yeah.
And we were just really discouraged, like we are now, and we were almost gonna like just throw away YouTube altogether.
Yeah.
Just say like,
or at least just be like, we're just put up the MP3 and a fucking static image and
like
whatever.
We were thinking about hanging up our boots, YouTube wise, besides just putting, the audio part. But I don't know. It's not.
I do want to say that I'm actually really, thankful to the people that, of course, our listeners, right, or watchers, but like the amount of people that gave us money, I think on Patreon. Like I know we set a goal that was like way too high, and we knew it was way too high at the time.
Yeah. But we still got tons more money than we imagined.
Yeah. We were really like seriously thinking we'd get like $50.
Yeah.
At most.
Yeah.
Because I would compare. I would like go to other YouTube channels, see their subscription size, that had Patreons, and I go to their Patreon and I kind of gauge, right? But like I think our listeners did an amazing job because like there are channels with 10 times as many subscribers as we have with the same or lower amount on Patreon, right?
Yeah. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Like about how, one, generous our viewership and our listenership is, and two, just like how willing people are to, help two dudes that they've never met, and it just feels as discouraged as we are now. Like doing Patreon has really given us like a renewed vigor to kind of produce a good product for you guys. And we don't want to give up on doing a lot of things, but we do get discouraged about certain things, and from time to time.
And we just want to let you guys know, what we're thinking, because I know not everybody is on Slack with us, right? So they don't really know what we think of, every day. And to be honest, I don't even know if people care. So sometimes, like, it's very rare. I think we do a super personal after show. Like the last one was when we started the Patreon. I think when we did like a super personal after show. But
and the feedback we got from that after show was like mind boggling. Like so many people were like, who I've never heard from before, all of a sudden was like, okay, now I got to comment. Like these guys are really having a hard time, and they're people who are saying, I've been a listener for a really, really long time. I've never really commented, but I want to say, like, keep it up, guys. You can do it. And, we do read all the comments on YouTube. We do read the emails and all that. And even though we don't reply all the time, like, even if someone's just like, keep up the good work, guys, like, that does mean a lot to us. And we're really thankful for that. And so
I think this after show is a good example of, like, since Patreon started, except for the fact that I fucked up episode 92, and it took me way longer than I wanted to finish the video version.
I don't think you fucked it up. I mean, we got some extenuating circumstances as well.
Yeah, but that would have delayed it like a day and a half or 2 days, and then I needed to do a K-Laws that I didn't do on time because I was playing a lot of Overwatch. I know it was all my fault. I was playing a lot of Overwatch. But besides that, like, we were both very known for not being super consistent, right?
Yeah.
And I think us doing this after show in Busan, which will be a little bit late, but like I think 6 months ago before Patreon, we just would have skipped this week.
I think so, yeah.
Right? We would have probably skipped or delayed lots of weeks.
Yeah. Like essentially because it's an after show, like it's not even our main podcast, so
like why not? And like there were times in the last 2 months that you were sick, but we still recorded. Yeah. And I think Patreon has really helped us be more consistent. Yeah. Because we don't want to let you guys down. Yeah. And our iTunes stats have actually gone up in the last 2 months. Yeah. Not like a crazy amount, but well, when I say iTunes stats, but all audio podcast stats. And so that's gone up, and so that's kind of encouraging. I don't know if that's because we're being more consistent. I don't know if that's because more people found us through other things. I don't know if that's just Jesus himself blessing us with 100 more downloads. You know, I don't know. But like, that's been pretty cool.
Yeah. Because for the both of us, it has been a pretty rough couple of months, just everything wise. And
life wise?
Yeah, just life wise. And podcasts also. Yeah. So, you know, we just want to say thank you again. And we hope to be even more consistent than we are now. We hope that this after show is like an example of how consistent we are and how much we want to like give back as a saying thank you for all your support.
And also an example of like why we should drink coffee before doing this. Oh, because not only that, we just ate.
Yeah.
And then after we ate,
I ate a shit ton.
You ate more dinner than me, yes.
I ate maybe twice as much as you.
Yeah. Cheer up, it's cool, you know? But like after that we ate dessert. And it was like a dessert where we should have just got one bread thing, but we both got two bread things. And so we both ate. Well, I ate both of mine, but Josh ate like 1.5.
So save it for later.
Save it for later. But like, just like, you know, you're full. You got the full sleepies.
You get the itis. You got.
We didn't get coffee.
Babies. Yeah. Oh.
So we apologize for that. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we said we were going to talk about. I'm not sure. Like, summer is usually a pretty exciting time, right? Mm-hmm. And, like, there are so many releases that just are, you know, coming out.
Sisters gonna come out as well. So.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for next week's episode because there were some songs, you know, EXID, Fiestar. Mm-hmm. I have not watched either of them. Haven't heard great things, but...
I've watched the EXID one. I will save my comments for the podcast.
Show me in a dance. What you think? Is it a cheer up or is it a? Oh, that's like an awkward one. But I don't know what we're gonna do for the next after show. But I do know I think it's gonna be like the 2nd of July, which would be the next after show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the next after show. We're gonna do top 5 of the year so far.
Yeah, midway point.
Yeah, the midway point, which we've never done before.
Yeah,
but. I'm really hyped for that. Yeah. So get ready in a whole month for that's like my favorite. Those are my favorite podcasts, right? Yeah. The end of the year top 10s.
And the funny thing was, I think this idea kind of was sparked by our Slack channel and a lot of changes there. I can't remember who made the channel, but someone made it. It was
M Baby Blue, I think.
Yeah, maybe M Baby Blue or maybe Mickle. But. They were like, oh, what are your favorite 10 songs of, you know, the year?
It was literally like I was about to I was really like about to write something that day because I wanted to ask the people on our Slack channel, but like prepare yourself because in a couple weeks I'm gonna ask you guys for maybe your top 10 or your top 5 so that I can read off some of them on the podcast. But like before I could even do that,
read our mind.
They already had done it.
Get out of my head, Charles.
I don't know. I've heard that a million times. Don't know where that's from.
I'm the Juggernaut bitch. That like kind of dubbed X-Men parody.
Wait, I thought I'm a Juggernaut bitch was in the actual movie.
Which movie?
The X-Men movie. First Class. Not First Class. X-Men was the first? No.
They might have taken it from this parody. Yeah.
Because I think it was X-Men 3 or something where he literally, like, he's Juggernaut. He's like, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. And he, like, runs through, like, 100 walls.
Oh, it's probably a parody of this video.
But that's a real movie. That's a real movie. Doesn't matter. We're going to look it up probably later.
Yeah, I'll show him. He doesn't know what it is. Steven is really bad with cultural references.
I don't do quotes.
Quoting stuff, yeah.
I don't do quotes. We had a long talk, like, 2 years ago about how I don't like people who do that.
I do it all the time.
But Josh does all the time.
I do it all the time. It's habit.
I think it's just because he's smarter than me, maybe. Either way, my butt kind of hurts because I've been sitting really awkwardly on the edge of this bed.
So we'll probably call it done for after show for episode 92.
Yeah. Hopefully the audio sounds okay with the hissing AC and our moving and whatever. I hope there's not just a big glare mark on my face right now because this light has been in my eyes.
Totally different setup. As you can see in the video version, we are doing it literally in our hotel room right now.
But tomorrow, I really want to shoot this kind of like.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. Steven's excited. When he told me about this idea, I was really down for it. And
like it's very much like the stage mix.
Let's hope.
Because there's a big chance that. So what I want to do, you're not going to see this all later, right? Yeah. I want to, Josh has actually never seen these, which kind of blows my mind.
I think when I watched the video, I feel like I have, but like I haven't watched very many of them if I have.
Because there are a lot of them. Yeah. They're like the songs in real life, which is pretty much you're just having an everyday kind of, it's like a skit where like you put in quotes of songs into the skits to like whatever. So there's a lot of normal pop songs in real life, and I try to Google K-pop songs in real life, and there are some, but they're like really not good, and they're really amateurishly made, which is fine. I mean, they were just doing it like with a cell phone, like for fun. Yeah. I wanted to do like hopefully like a better one,
a little bit higher quality.
But there's a big chance that it could get copyrighted.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried, but I'm also excited.
Yeah, because in theory, we could maybe use clips from 30 different songs, right? Yeah. But like, I think that's fair use. But as I've done a lot of research, parody, but like fair use is not an excuse.
It's so subjective, fair use.
Yeah.
It's like
fair use is a legal defense. It's not a thing. It's a legal defense, which means that like if you claim fair use, you still have to go to court and you still have to convince an entire jury to vote in your favor.
Yeah.
Right? So like
if it really comes down to that, we will have to do that.
Right. Yeah. So like they don't have to release their copyright strike until we go to court and they're forced to, right? Yeah. So like that's a lot of shit. So there's a chance that can happen. I hope it doesn't, but we're gonna try and do K-pop songs in real life in Busan.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.